Top 10 tallest buildings in the world. Number 10. Guangzhou CTF Finance Center. This starts off with a colossal tie. Both the Guangzhou CTF Finance Center and the Tianjin CTF Finance Center are two titans located in China that stand 1,739 feet tall. I hope you don't get vertigo. The Guangzhou CTF 11 floors above ground, 5 more floors below ground, and is so big that it hides its own shopping center inside. Can you imagine? Highest floors are luxury hotels. Now, the other one that also competes in the same category is the Tianjin CTF that give it unparalleled anti-seismic resistance. And if you thought the odd exterior shape was just because, you're wrong. The designer brought it in to reduce the impact of wind currents. Amazing, isn't it? Number 9. One World Trade Center. At 1,776 feet tall, this is the tallest building in the United States. But where exactly? Well, in New York, a few meters away from where the original World Trade Center was located before it was destroyed during the 9/11 attack. This megastructure was already fully erected to symbolize that the American spirit always rises. It even has the same name. Buildings such as are full of offices and hotels, but the One World Trade Center is meant to protect against terrorist attacks, any attempts at chemical contamination. This building is ready for anything. Isn't it impressive? Number 8. Lot World Tower. After 13 long years, the Lot World Tower, was it so difficult? Well, it was the first skyscraper in South Korea with more than 1,824 feet tall. Complete didn't stop it from becoming an icon of New Year's Eve celebrations since 2016, when it held the countdown with LED lighting. Then in 2017, it launched fireworks for more than 7 minutes. And so on. Its celebrations have continued to stand out, even for other festivities such as the commemoration of the Pyeongchang 2018 Olympic Winter Games. But don't assume that it's only beautiful. This skyscraper can withstand earthquakes up to a Richter magnitude of 9 and 80 meter per second winds, so it'll be around for quite a while. Number 7. Golden Finance 117. Not all colossal builds are going places, and the Golden Finance 117 is proof of that. It's located in Tianjin due to economic problems related to the Great Recession 2011. Though the framework was, what's more, the construction company fired all its workers and left the building as it was. What will happen with it from now on? I have no idea. The Golden Finance 117 is empty and incomplete, but there have already snuck into the tower just for fun. And in 2016, the Russians Ivan Birkus and Angela Nicolau explored the building to record a video that today has almost 1 million views. Number 6. Ping An Finance Center. Check out this light show in Shenzhen, China. It's the Ping An Finance Center that is capable of drawing those beams of light in the night sky thanks to its powerful LED lights that have a special feature so as not to blind people who are looking at the tower. This is a huge 1,966-foot-tall building full of offices, hotels, shops, and even a luxury shopping center inside. Glorious, don't you think? Well, it wasn't spared from controversy in 2013, when it was suspected that the type of concrete that was being used could corrode the steel structure. However, the material was later 115 floors hide 33 two-story elevators. Could you believe it? 2-story elevators! And of course, it wasn't spared from escalation. It's by photographer Kiao Wei. At least he got good shots, didn't he? Number 5. Abraj Al Bait. If you were at the Abraj Al Bait, you would have a direct view of the Kaaba, which is considered by Muslims to be the holiest place in the world. That's why this megastructure, completed in 2012, is one of the most premium places in Mecca, Saudi Arabia. And although the upper floors are a 5-star hotel, it also has 2 large prayer areas with a capacity of 10,000 people. Within its height of 1,972 feet, it also shelters its own shopping center and a parking lot for more than 1,000 vehicles. However, you must have already noticed that the most striking thing about it is the clock faces and moon-shaped antenna. Well, let me tell you that this clock is the largest in the world because its faces are 141 feet in diameter, and its edges are illuminated by 2 million LED lights. As for the needle, it's 75 feet high and hides an extra area to pray. Interesting, right? Number 4. Shanghai Tower. Wait, what? It looks like someone twisted this building. Don't worry, this titanic tower has such a peculiar shape because it can reduce the impact of air currents by up to 24%. How incredible. Its name? It's located in Shanghai, so its height of 2,073 feet makes it the tallest building in the entirety of China. It's also considered to be the most ecologically sustainable building in the world, as it's designed to collect rainwater for internal use, recycles part of its wastewater, has wind turbines that produce 10% of the electricity used by the building, and its exterior windows can regulate temperature. So the use of air conditioning is also reduced. Needless to say, it has many internal gardens. Number 3. Merdeka PNB 118. The buildings around the Merdeka PNB 118 look like little sticks. I mean, how could they not? If this mega tower is 2,227 feet tall, it's located in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, and its name literally means Independence Day, in honor of the independence of Malaysia in 1957. In fact, its design with the pointed spire represents Tunku Abdul Rahman, the Prime Minister of Malaysia in 1957, who had his hand raised while chanting Merdeka during the proclamation of independence. Merdeka! Do you also want to chant Merdeka, don't you? At present, it hasn't reached completion yet, and while it won't get taller anymore, there are still some internal and external details that are being worked on. When it's ready, if you're lucky enough to visit it, you'll be able to see the Merdeka Stadium and the Negara Stadium from above. What a nice view for sports lovers, huh? Number 2. Burj Khalifa. Designed by American architect Adrian Khalifa is the world's tallest building today, according to the Guinness World Records, at 2,716 feet. Not only is it huge, but it's beautiful and extremely luxurious. Where else could it be but in Dubai, the United Arab Emirates? Everything here is first class, including the offices, apartments, restaurants, hotels, and even the observation deck. By the way, from the top, you'll have a fantastic view of the Dubai Fountain, which gives you extraordinary water and light shows. But you may be wondering, there would be no way to do it the conventional way. So on every 30 floors, there are 7 levels of mechanical areas to control things such as electricity. Plus, for emergencies, on every 25 floors, there are security rooms equipped with pressurized air. The skyscraper is also anti-seismic. Seems that they thought of everything when making it. Bonus: Exceed 4,000. This is an unbuilt concept that stands 13,112 feet tall and looks more like a vertical city than a skyscraper. It was planned in 1997 in Japan. Tokyo Babel Tower. The interesting thing is that, before planning the Exceed that you already saw, Japan had another idea in 1992, another vertical city. It was supposed to be 32,808 feet tall. Wow! Alright, let's go with the winner of this top 10 list. What could be taller than the tallest building by the Guinness World Records? Number 1. Jeddah Tower, 2020. I'll get straight to the point. It's not completed yet and currently stands 2,192 feet tall. However, that doesn't mean this tower located in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, will gradually be 3,300 feet tall. Can you imagine what a full upright kilometer is? Perhaps it helps you out if you open Google Maps and search 1 kilometer from where you are to another place. This tower will be simply colossal, something never built before. The architect in charge is Adrian Smith, the same one who designed the Burj Khalifa in number 2. While number 2 had a view of a giant pool, the Jeddah Tower, which will also be full of luxuries and stuff, will have an exclusive terrace at 2,000 feet with a direct view of the Red Sea. But if you want to see the Jeddah Tower at its finest, you'll have to wait a little longer.